Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be back here finally doing another rebuild. I know it's been a hot minute since we did one, but I do plan on doing these all year. I just wanted to take a little break so it didn't get too old, but I do plan on doing a buttload of these coming up, a huge amount. But if you guys are new, make sure to hit that sub button. It really would be appreciated. We're going to be taking on the Arizona Cardinals this rebuild. I think it's a fun one because when you look at that division, you got to think they got the 49ers there, Seattle's in there, the Rams are there. I mean, that's just a tough division, and that's one I just don't see Arizona winning for a long time, so I feel like it should be a fun rebuild. Try to build up Kyler Murray, see what he can do. Looks like they finally gave Chandler Jones that X Factor. Jesus, how much work did he have to do for it, bruh? But they finally hit him up with it. Pat Pete doesn't even have Superstar, which is a little rough, so yeah, they definitely are going to need some help in basically every area except a few. And I mean, the few areas they don't need help in, it's just going to be a tough rebuild. Let's just hop right into it. So looking at the roster here, wow, David Johnson's taking a fall for the worse. He's down to a 77 overall? What? When did they do that? That's insane. He's dropped off massively. That's honestly insane. I didn't know David Johnson dropped off that much. Kenyon Drake's higher than him. But yeah, as a whole, offensive line is very much a concern. We do have Murray, who's got that hidden development, which is still nice. What is his overall? Oh, wow, he's not got bad stats. Medium accuracy is a bit rough, but that speed is just insane. Just insane. I mean, you got Lamar and then him. For speed guys, yeah, our roster's just not great, man. It just isn't. I don't know if Drake's going to be our RB. Wide receivers, Fitz likely on his way out next year. We do have Andy Isabella. Actually, that's a nice option. So Fitzgerald will play the slot. We'll keep it realistic. Isabella will be our speed option at number 2. And then Kirk, see if he can develop into that number 1 receiver for us. Tight end? How old's Williams? He's 25. Maybe can develop for us. Defensively, I am going to throw Pat Pete on the trade block because I personally believe he's going to be traded this offseason. I honestly believe it. So I don't want to be cheeky with it and just try to get like a first right off the bat with him. So we'll just throw him on the trade block, see what we're offered. Do have Buda Baker. Again, that's a nice safety. Byron Murphy, another hidden corner. Well, hidden development trait corner, I should say. Defensive line's rough. There's no way around that. I mean, literally everything needs replaced. Even though Chandler Jones has an X Factor, he's on his way down, most likely. We'll see how long he can hang on to that. He's probably going to be one of our only pass rushers for a little while. I don't know about Hassan Reddick as a speed rusher. What's his stats looking like? You know what, dude? That's actually not bad. 88 speed coming off the edge. Might see what he can do there, bruh. He's not that old either. He's only 24. He could be an outside monster with that 88 speed. That could be a fun one there, but that's going to do it for the roster check-in here. Again, we got a long way to go with this squad, so let's just see what we're looking like at midseason, and we'll check out some of the players we got to resign. So we are getting some offers here for Pat Pete. Is there anything great? To be honest, nobody's so far giving up a great pick. Really? A third is all you're going to give me this year? For the highest pick? We're talking about Pat Pete here, guys. I was at least expecting a second, maybe a late first. That's kind of insane. So we're going to have to give him up for kind of a freaking steal. Probably send him over to Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they're giving us a third, a fifth, and a seventh. Those are valuable picks for us. So we'll send him over to Atlanta again. I want a little bit of a higher one. I might throw in a... Nah, we'll just hit him with the trade block. Because he's just going to start regressing because he doesn't have any great traits. So, I mean, we might as well get something out of him. Alright, so we're back here at midseason. And there is some pretty big players that want to come back. Not huge. But, I mean, Larry... Obviously, probably no point in doing that. He usually retires. Kenyon Drake's kind of a questionable one. He wants paid, dude. How does he want that much? I mean, he's a nice back, but dang. I don't know about that amount of money, dude. Talking about how much of a hit is that a year? I mean, that ain't cheap. Well, that's $4 million a year. I don't know. We'll see how he goes. We'll see how he goes. Gilbert, again, all these older players is pretty much all the people we have to bring back. Probably going to let a lot of them go here. Probably going to let everybody go. There's really not a person here I want to bring back, so we'll let everybody test it out, and let's get to the end of the year. No playoffs here. I mean, that's not really surprising. We finished 7-9, not great, but again, dude, our division's insane with the talent in it, so if we get that, I'm not mad. The first year, it's a pretty successful one. Let's go ahead and check out the develop. Oh, wow. Murray's only a star? Wow. I thought he was like a superstar at least. So he's at 5 upgrade points. Isabella with 3. That's pretty much it for offense. Defensive, ooh, Byron's a star too. He's got 5 upgrade points. Nice. That's what I want to see. Dude, 4 by Kirk too. Nice upgrades. Nice freaking upgrades. Go ahead and check out the stats here. Oh, yikes. What is that? 3,100 yards, bruh? We're going to need a little more than that in a pass-heavy league. Nice TD to INT ratio, though, for sure. 26-8, 73% completion rate. We just get some more yards. I'm liking those stats. Oh, my. Kenyon Drake? 10 touchdowns, no fumbles? Do have David Johnson, too. Probably not going to bring back Drake, to be honest. Well, yeah, we'll just see if we can't find a back. I feel like we can probably find a back for cheaper. Christian Kirk, nearly 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. I'm really excited about this duo right here with Kirk and Isabella because Isabella can straight up fly, dude. He's got that 95 speed, though. Him paired with Kirk could be a nasty combo, not going to lie. How did our O-line hold up? Someone allowed 13 sacks? Good thing I'm letting you go, bruh. What is that? 108 tackles by Hicks leads the team. It's on Reddick playing outside linebacker near that too. 104. Jesus. 11 sacks by Jones. 5.5 by Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick doing work out here. Look at his tackles. He's got a massive tackles for loss. A couple sacks. INT. All right. I see you. 5 picks by freaking Murphy. 4 by Buddha. And then just nobody close. But, I mean, that's not bad for our first year, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with how Murray played. I guess we just need to increase those yards a little bit. But besides that, we still do need upgrades in basically everywhere. Jesus, guys, not a bad free agency period at all. And we have so much money. We can go after a lot of these big-time players, which is nice, really nice. So I guess we're going to be the chief team, you know what I'm saying? We're going after Chris Jones and Kareem Hunt here. Again, we do need a running back. David Johnson's 28, so he's going to hit that regression cycle. Kareem Hunt, young, talented. Give Murray some read option capabilities, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's would be a nice pickup if we're able to get a running back this early to give Murray. And then just start building our defense up. We're going to go after Yannick Ngakoue, who has a superstar, which is nice. So he'll have abilities. And then Chris Jones is just a straight-up X factor. And we're offering decent for all these people, so I'd hope they'd accept. We'd get 3 elite players pretty much if they accepted here. Please. Please. Okay, they do. So we're getting Ngakoue, Chris Jones, Kareem Hunt. Really nice players, man. Really nice players. Gosh dang, guys, I want to go receiver so bad, but we just have to give Murray a line. Why do I always got to go line? Dude, I feel like every time there's a freaking superstar out there, it's like, yep, we need line help. Again, though, I mean, there's not really any guys that are up here early that are, like, insane must-haves. At least on the O-line. Is there anybody else we're missing here? I mean, yeah, there's some really nice defensive players, but I'm just telling you guys, if we freaking get CeeDee Lamb to pair with Kirk and freaking Isabella, that's insanity right there, and we're doing it. I don't even care. We're doing it. I've had Lamb in franchises, and he's a monster. Hidden development, 76 overall. Oh. And it gives us some height, too, because we were lacking a height on wide receivers, so he's a 6'2" receiver that can fly. So I'd say currently right now, he's probably going to be our #1 guy. Even over Kirk, I'd say. He's just that talented. I mean, he's just that talented. Look at his stats. We just need to get that catching up for you, bruh. But besides that, you're natty. Ooh, nice. Okay, there's still a nice left tackle on the board, or at least should be, in Walker Little. I was hoping that he'd still be here late. How is he still available? That's insane, dude. It's like the best left tackle there is. Oh, actually, maybe not. Well, I mean, that strength is just, you can't teach that, so I'm pretty happy with that. The awareness is a bit tough, but I think he can be a franchise guy. I mean, he doesn't have bad stats, and he's got great strength. Great strength. There's another nice tackle available here in Prince Tega Wanaho. I don't know if I even kind of said that right, but I feel like he should be a nice tackle, and if he is, we can bounce him over to the right side, get 2 sets of tackles.
Are now on the clock.
Ooh, 7. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not too mad at that. I thought he was going to be really bad. Is the awareness just, like, insanely for the stats? Like, the overall, I guess? Because I feel like these guys' stats aren't bad, but they're really low overall. I feel like it's got to be the awareness. Alright, guys, with the last pick I show you here, we're going to go linebacker. We're probably going to reach on one here. Who do we want? Probably not him. Not him either, man. Okay, I guess we'll go with this guy. I'm not a fan of it, but we'll roll with him. 68 overall. I mean, we had a pretty good draft, though, besides these first couple of picks here. So we'll go ahead and get right into next year. Unless I do find a gym here later, I'll let you guys know. Man, I think this is actually our first time having CeeDee Lamb in a rebuild, which is kind of crazy. But, yeah, this is what the offense is looking like. Again, I think the the overalls are a bit deceptive. Because I feel like, yeah, they're low overalls, but they're definitely going to upgrade over time. They're so young that I feel like they should upgrade nice. Then obviously we just have a young receiving core. We have Lamb, Kirk, freaking Isabella. Just all guys that can fly. I mean, what's Kirk's speed? I don't know if he's as fast as those guys, but still. He can catch. But, yeah, some of you might be wondering why is Lamb above him. I just feel like Lamb is insane. So we just have to have him as our #1 guy. Kareem Hunt also could be insanity. We're going to throw Johnson on the trade block, because I feel like he's eating up a bit of cap that I don't want to pay. Defensively here, we have kind of an insane pass rush. I'm not going to lie about it. Corners are probably our worst thing by far. But, Jesus, look at that. We have 2 fearmongers in Chris Jones and Chandler Jones. And then we do have Hassan Reddick and Yannick Ngakoue. I mean, our specialist unit is pretty nice. So, look, we're going to have Chandler Jones rushing on the left side, Reddick coming from the right. We're going to pair Ngakoue's speed with Jones's power coming from the D tackle spot. So one of those guys could end up with massive sacks this year, or both. I would like both. But yeah, we do still need upgrades in places. Offensive line, DBs, maybe a linebacker to go with Hicks. But right now, I still think we could be a playoff contender. I'm not going to lie. I feel like maybe playoffs this year. We have, Murray's upgraded enough. We have enough talent around us. I feel like it's possible. Ooh, look at that record, bruh. 5-2, I'll take it. What are we looking like? Nice. Wasn't winning the division. That's kind of impressive. That's kind of impressive. Okay, players we got to re-sign here. A couple of Garbo players besides Buddha and Hassan. Obviously, they got to come back. Buddha's insane, and so is Hassan. He's pretty good, especially with that 88 speed coming from the edge. He'll get after you. He'll get after you. So, yeah, we'll bring back these guys. And just these 2, Baker and Reddick. Let everybody else test. Dude, how do we not make the playoffs there? Oh, my God. We had a 5-2 record, and we finished 7-9? What is that? Oh, God. The rage is just boiling right now. You know what? It's just boiling. I don't get how. CeeDee Lamb's an X Factor? Guys? Whoa. How did that happen there? He's got mossed. He's got mossed. How did that happen? Usually it'll say. He must have just been an X Factor when he unlocked his stuff. Had to have been. But my God, dude, mossed? Are you kidding? That's really good for CeeDee, especially with his speed. Our tackle's upgraded a little bit too. That's nice. Defensively here, couple of upgrades. Not too many, but a couple. Man, I'm wondering what happened here. I really am. Okay, stats. What are we looking like? Come on, Murray. What's going on with 3,000 yards passing? Okay, we're going to have to probably flip playbooks. That's insane. We have just flyers on offense. 24-7, not a bad ratio. Are we just running the crap out of it? Not really. I don't get what's going on there. I guess we are. Why are we running it so much? Jesus, dude. Look at that. You got David Johnson with 94 more attempts and then Murray with 76? Okay, that's a little too much. Kareem Hunt didn't have a bad year. 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb, 58, 805. Kirk, nice year. Isabella, a bit low in production. Yeah, we're going to have to probably go to a passing playbook. We have so much talent. We can't let the CPU have us being in like a run kind of team. So we might like switch to New Orleans, playbook the Saints, you know, maybe something like that. Maybe the Saints. That actually sounds like a nice one. Tackles, Hicks 114, 97 by Jalen Thompson. Wow, I'd have hoped for way more sacks, dude. Look at who I got coming after these guys. That's kind of crazy. 9 sacks by Ngakoue leads the team. 8 by Jones. 5 by Chandler. 4.5 by Reddick. Picks. What happened to our defense, dude? I signed some major players in the offseason. Well, man, for anybody thinking that Pat Pete trade wasn't great, well, he's back in free agency already. So I knew he was going to start regressing quite badly. So that's why we did get rid of him there. Not a whole lot of players in free agency, but we are going to go after a monster. And Jamal Adams. How they just let him go, who knows? Who freaking knows? I just don't get it. How can you let him go? Freaking Jamal Adams? Oh, wow, that's pretty crazy. I just don't get how he has under pressure. That's kind of insane. If you send safety blitzes, that could just get wild. There's no way we can pass on that. I'm sorry. Somehow we're the only team offering him a contract. Good. Good. Come here, Jamal. I want you. We're running low on cap, though, so we got to be careful with signing these big-name players. But, I mean, come on. We can't pass on Adams. All right, guys. So we didn't do a draft recap, but we only got 2 players that are going to start here for us. So we went after our right guard in Irwin. 75 overall. Not bad. Just not great strength, to be honest, but it's okay. We did need offensive line help pretty bad. And then we just went after a defensive player, too. We actually got kind of a steal. We got him in, like, the 3rd round. So just a cornerback, Beekman here. Rashawn Beekman, 78 overall. Hidden development. Not great man coverage, but he's got really good other stats. And especially with that hidden development, we're going to definitely start him. And then I didn't even draft this guy. Well, I guess I did. It was like, he was not a starter, but he does have superstar development. It was a guy drafted last year coming out of Toledo. He was a right outside linebacker, so we bounced him to middle. And with superstar, dude, I don't know why we wouldn't start him, because he could get abilities up in here. So that's pretty nice. Again, I'm liking our team. We got Chris Jones. We got 3 X factors on defense now with Jamal, Chandler, and Jones, which is nice. It's starting to come together, our team is. And then offense is just straight nasty with CeeDee Lamb now having the Moss ability. Holy crap, and he's got in and out elite. That's nasty for him. Dude, 84 catching traffic. Okay, he's going to be insane with that 94 speed. I can't wait to see what him and Kyler do this year. Dude, we're just building a squad here. Kareem Hunt, CeeDee Lamb, Kirk, freaking Isabella. We got some speedsters up in here. I'm definitely liking our team, man. I'm liking our team. I think we're serious playoff contenders. There is no way, dude, that we're not a playoff contender after that. Oh, wow, some pretty huge freaking re-signings this year, dude. Huge re-signings. We got Chandler Jones wanting to come back. He's got that X factor. That's really the reason I'm probably going to hang on to him. That X Factor is so good. And he's going to have reach elite for a hot minute, I'd say. Well, it's like an 80 overall when you lose your X Factor, right? I think it is. Man, I hope he can hang on to that. We got to bring him back, though. Alright, so we get Chandler Jones. Christian Kirk, I don't know. He has not been putting up great stats. He's got really good catch in traffic, but, I mean, when that release is just so bad, I don't know if we're going to keep him. It really probably depends on what kind of a year he has. And Max Williams, our tight end, I mean, depends on what kind of a year he has, too. So, for some of these contracts, we'll have to wait a minute just to see how they do this year, but yeah, I don't know. Some of these are tough. I'll take a little cheeky playoff appearance here. 10-6. Nothing like a little playoff appearance in year 3. Nice. Okay, we won the division. That's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and check out the good old stats here. See what we're looking like. Okay, finally. Murray's getting some more yards. Ooh. What is that? Touchdown? Okay. Well, I thought he might have thrown a whole lot of picks. As long as he's getting increasing yards, that's good. I would have expected a little more touchdowns, considering we do have such deep playmakers. But, I'll take 18-6. I mean, that's a 3-to-1 INT ratio, 70% completion rate. I mean, to be honest, freaking Kyler Murray's been pretty solid. I know he hasn't thrown for the most amount of yards, but he's had a solid completion rate and touchdown to INT ratio. Kareem Hunt, I mean, come on. That's insane. 14-1? 1,200 yards. We're just run the ball. There's no getting around it. Oh my, Murray had a year too. That's super, super good. I really like how they have, like, the Cardinals run the ball more here. Because you know Murray's going to get the ball a little bit, and the second running back gets some carries. I really like seeing that. You never usually see the second running back have this amount of carry. That's nice. Receiving, CeeDee Lamb. Finally, we get a receiver over 1,000 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 81 receptions, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns, 13 yards per reception. Ooh, Max Williams had a decent year. That might get him extended. Kirk, to be honest, I don't know if I can pay Kirk the amount of money he wants for that production. I think Isabella can step in his spot real easy. Real freaking easy. Blocking, oh my, I've never seen that. 23 sacks allowed, bruh? Get on your game up in here. 118 tackles by Hicks, 95 by Reddick. Yeah, Reddick's spot, I thought he could be a pass rusher. His spot is a sub linebacker. He can still rush from there and blitz. He's a linebacker. He's no pass rusher. Well, at least in the game. 8.5 sacks by Ngakoue, 7 by Chris Jones, 5 by Chandler Jones. I'd hope we'd be getting more sacks, to be honest. Picks, so how are we not getting picks? Our corners, Cameron Dantzler? He's not even our main cornerback. One of our main corners don't even get a pick. Okay. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Yearly awards, MVP, goes to Josh Allen. Okay. Not even mentioned in it. I see how it is. I see how it is. Let's go ahead and get right into this playoff game, though. See if we can take out the Saints here in the wild card. All right, man. At least we're playing at Arizona, to be honest. That's really the only thing we got going for us right now. Tough playoff game, though. Tough playoff game. Come on, offense. I need you to explode. We have so many playmakers. Just score. Yes. Yes. It should have been like this all year, bruh. Yeah. That's what I was expecting with CeeDee Lamb, Murray. Just playmakers everywhere, my God. 45-17, dude. 4 touchdowns by Murray. I'll take it. I'll take it. 100 yards by Hunt. Nice day. I'll take that, man. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and hop right into the next round. All right, guys, we're going to be taking on the freaking Eagles here. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a tougher matchup for sure than the Saints. Oh, wow, we're already in a hole. Look at that touchdown, though. Quick strike ability. Please, defense, I need your help. What are you doing? 3rd down alert? Okay, red zone alert. Get that touchdown. Nice. Man, what? Okay. Our defense is falling apart right now. This probably isn't good. It's not at all. We're in a huge deficit. Yeah, it's probably over here, to be honest. It's over. God, dude. What was that? How did we just destroy the Saints and then get beat down by Philly? That's a toughin' right there. I mean, I thought we had a serious playoff contention that year. That's rough. Okay, well, we're going to have to address some players really big here in the offseason. So we're going to go after Leighton Vander Esch here. Probably play him a middle linebacker considering we are playing a 3-4 defense. So that's probably the best place for him. He's an X factor. I'd add another one for us on defense. We'd have to replace one, but it'd be worth it. Negotiations, I didn't bring back Williams, actually. He didn't have great catching. So I feel like we could probably go after Goddard and not have to pay that much more. Also, we're going to go after Auden Tate. Probably play him in the slot. Give Isabella that speedy option at number 2. Because I like Auden Tate in the slot, to be honest. He has really nice release. Pretty underrated release, to be honest. 90. Yeah, his route running's a bit rough, but with that catch in traffic, I'm not sure that's going to matter much. And then we just need a center. Offensive line isn't upgraded as much as I would have hoped. So we're kind of in a rough spot here. We're stuck in between just kind of garbage and just upgrading. So we're just waiting for them to pop a little bit in the upgrade department. So we have to go after a vet right now, considering we only have 2 years left. That's a little worrying, considering we're still signing vets. But we'll see if these guys accept it. Please. Come on. Vander. Someone didn't accept. Who is that? I think the big ones did, though. There's somebody. Oh, Paradis. Come on, bruh. Oh, I ain't increasing my offer. We're going to have to find a center. That'll have to be our draft or something. That's not good. But we do get 3 solid players, to be honest. And Vander, Esk, Goddard, and Tate. Guys, really bad draft. Probably my worst, to be honest. There's literally nobody that we're probably going to start. It was a really bad draft class, though. It was like every position we needed was taken early or just didn't have a whole lot of depth there. So just kind of a garbage draft class. Tried to address center, didn't work out. So we're kind of in a rough spot here in year 4, man. We really are. We're still upgrading on the offensive line, which isn't good. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. We didn't get anybody. All right, well, I mean, yeah, we do have like 2 offensive line spots that we still haven't addressed yet, which is center and left guard. But besides that, as you can see, like, we don't have bad guys. They're just upgrading. Goddard should be a nice upgrade. Murray's really upgrading, which is good. He's up to an 86 overall. He's got pretty nice ratings. Deep, oh, wow, is that why he can't get it to land? Bro, his deep accuracy is only 82. Let's get that up. Kareem Hunt, he's in upgrading, which is a little weird. Little bit weird. Auden Tate obviously is going to get that slot start. I like Isabella more than him for the number 2 spot. I just think if we have 2 speedsters there, it's probably more good for us. We put Vander Esch in the middle linebacker. What is that? X Factor. I don't think I've ever seen it. Momentum shift. What? Momentum shift players demoralize their opponents when they enter the zone. All on-field opponents are knocked out of the zone or lose any progress towards entering the zone. Wow. That's kind of tough, though. Like, you have to make hit-stick tackles, but still, that's kind of crazy. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, we're probably going to knock out Chandler Jones. His X Factor is probably less impressive than these guys. So, again, I mean, we have a really nice defense brewing up here, guy. A really nice defense. Offense isn't shabby either, man. Oh, man, we're not looking good. What is that? 3 and 4, okay. How we 3 and 4? Oh, my God, and we have to sign Kyler Murray? Okay, dude, that's a little scary. Wow, that's a lot of money right there. That's a lot of money. But he's getting it. I mean, there's no doubt about that. That's tough, though. That's pretty much going to put us in a horrible cap spot. Really bad. Just really freaking bad cap. Wow, we're going to lose some safeties, too. Yeah, this is going to be a rough offseason. We're not going to have much money. Yeah, I just don't know how good it's going to go from here. Byron Murphy? Oh, yikes. So we're just going to have to bring back Isabella, Murray, and Murphy, and we'll probably have to let these other guys test. We have to save some cap. Okay, no playoffs, man. I'd say the thing that probably has hurt us the most is I just need to learn drafting. Dude, I mean, I don't think I'm horrible at it, but I'm just not great. Like, I'll see people, and they'll literally draft 4 or 5 X Factors in a draft. Like, I don't get how you can do that. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 X Factors in one draft. I've seen multiple YouTubers get that. That's kind of insane. Not gonna lie, kind of insane. But, yeah, I'd say that hurt us the most. Is there, like, something that is insane that you can see? Because there's nothing that sticks out to me here, and I mean, I know it's been a little bit since we've done a rebuild, but I don't think they've redone everything. It's kind of insane. Just no playoffs again. You know, 8-8 record. That's what it is. Kyler Murray just isn't getting yards. He just isn't. I don't get it. He's only averaging about 3,800 yards. I don't know if it's because we're running it so much, but I've changed in New England's playbook. It just doesn't matter. I've changed our scheme. No matter what, our team is always a more running heavy team. For whatever reason, dude. I mean, Murray's like I don't mind Murray getting attempts, but I do mind when the backup's getting a whole lot of attempts. Granted, this backup didn't get a whole lot, but when Kareem was like rushing 280, and then we had freaking David Johnson like 115, Murray like 100, that was way too many rushes for my liking. Oh, bit of a rough year in the receiving, man. Really, nobody impressed me. I mean, Isabella had a nice year. Dallas Goedert, probably the best year out of everybody. Sacks, just not 20, right? Yeah, anything but 20. That is an improvement. Wow, Vander Esch, I'd hoped for something a little more, dude. I signed you to a massive contract. 98 by him, 92 by Adams. Okay. Sacks, 9.5 by Jones, 8.5 by the other one. 8 by McDonald, okay. 6 by Ngakoue, oh, wow. Not as much as I'd have liked. 4 by Beckham here, 2 by Murphy. Just not, our defense is not great right now. I feel like our defense should kind of be better than they are. I feel like they should. Wow. Dude, we're 8th in offensive yards and 4th in defensive and we didn't make the playoffs? How? 5th in points allowed. Okay. You know what, dude? Okay. That is not real life. You don't finish 4th in freaking defensive and 8th in offensive and miss the playoffs? And 4th in points? Oh my god. Man, what's a bit rough about this too is usually can't you do the 5th year option thing for quarterbacks like we should have been able to do for Kyler Murray? It didn't let me. It never came up. Like I never got the option to extend him to a 5th year contract. And that's going to affect everything, dude. I mean, I guess we're just going to go all out to the wall here on defense. Try to just be, like, insane. If we get Bobby, put him next to Vander Esch, that's crazy. And then Taylor Rapp, I'd like to play him at free safety. We have to address offensive line. I mean, we can't just ignore this. I mean, sure, I guess we'll bring in some rando. When it come to my squad, bruh, center's still going to be really tough, but maybe we can hit on a draft pick? I am hoping. I mean, we're just not in a great cap spot after having to sign Murray. I just can't believe that didn't pop up. Usually all those will pop up like the 5th year options. So we're going to have to Bobby and freaking Max Sharping. See if we can't address O-line. And a little bit of linebacker. I mean, adding a double X Factor there is probably going to be dirty. I don't know if we actually activate Wagner's X Factor. Maybe we need to, though. Chris Jones hasn't been disrupting things. We probably do need a pass rusher, though, with an X Factor. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one to decide. All right, well, we make up for our really bad call on the center last draft. So we get Dylan McManus here. 75 overall, not bad. Hidden development too, which is really nice. And he's got really good stats for a center, especially a rookie. You usually don't get rookies with 78 awareness. So I'm pretty happy with that pick. Again, I didn't have much to go off of here with these other picks. We really don't need a whole lot. We're just waiting to upgrade. I feel like I keep on saying waiting to upgrade. It ain't happening. All right, guys. Well, it's already that time here. It's Super Bowl or bust already, man. Super Bowl or freaking bust. News ability unlocked. And he's got up to freaking 90 edge threats. Defenders with this ability use dominant pass rush moves while rushing from the edge of the defense. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Is he on the edge? Come on. I'm pretty sure we have him as an end, right? Yeah. He's our left end. That should be really helpful. So, again, big thing here is that for the X Factors, we're going to go double middle linebacker. I took out Jamal Adams. I don't think he needs a X Factor to be insane. But I do think some of these other players do. Like, Jamal is a 99 overall. I don't have any worries about him being insane, even without an X Factor. But I think if we have double middle linebacker, X Factor with D-tackle, get a little pass rush in there, and then just over the middle insanity. Like, just a hit stick fumble waiting to happen we got. Just waiting to happen, bruh. And then offense, it's looking nice. That Murray contract hurt us bad. Hurt us real bad, but it's that time. It is that time. It is Super Bowl or bust. I'm not going to check back at midseason here. There's no need to. We don't need to re-sign anybody. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And we'll either be in the playoffs and have a shot at it, or no playoffs and the rebuild's over. All right, just simming the last few weeks here. I'm hoping the double middle linebacker X Factor maybe paid off. I'm not going to hope for it, though. You know what? Probably going to... Oh, yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. What record did we have? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're a 5-11 team, guys, if you didn't know that. You know, our squad's actually a 5-11 team. So 11th in offensive yards. Again, no touchdowns by Murray. Oh, wow. We go from 4th in defensive yards to 30th? Okay. I do have a problem with that. Murray has his worst year somehow. Oh, God, dude. What is that? What did our defense do? Okay. Ngakwe, I would have hoped for a little more. Okay, nothing. Nothing. That's how the rebuild's going to end. Tough way to end the rebuild. I mean, I don't know what happened. It was a tough rebuild. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad to finally be back here doing rebuilds again. I do plan on getting these out weekly, probably multiple weekly to be honest. And if you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure to leave a suggestion down below of who you want to see next, and I'll shout you out and use that team. So make sure you do leave a suggestion, and make sure you hit that sub button as well. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.